Hi again, everybody. I'm hoping there's audio now. I think we have audio. I apologize. That's happened a couple times this morning. So, anyways, I'm not sure where we left off. Let's see. All right, we'll start it over. We'll pick it up from here. Technical difficulties. I'm going to have to watch that from now on. The mute or unmute on this. But so on Monday, the East Palestine Justice Group answered questions in regards to that. Now I'm getting a thumbs up. We have audio. We'll see how long it lasts. All right, so here we go. So, anyways, the attorney representing 1,500 plaintiffs in this settlement case basically said that it's the fastest case that they've seen in terms of a settlement. And he said it's a lot of money, but there's a lot to do here. And Chloe Messagaitis went up, covered the story, talked to residents, and a lot of residents don't think it's enough. They don't think they are getting what they need to become whole again, and from Norfolk Southern. So a lot going on there. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. What do you think? Is $600 million enough? Is it not enough? It's one of those cases where there's a lot of attorneys involved, and how much they actually get, the plaintiffs, because those attorneys are going to get a lot of that money. So they have to figure all of that out. But it's interesting how fast this is suddenly moving with Norfolk Southern coming up with this settlement offer. Now, in other news around the valley, everybody's been dealing with the flooding over the past couple of weeks, and it has been really tough on a number of neighborhoods. Wheeling Island jumps off the map at you, and it's just a lot of people are doing a lot of good things to try and help people out, get things cleaned up, get it back to normal as quickly as possible. And one of the places that is doing that is the House of Carpenter has given out apparently $75,000 worth of cleaning products to assist others in a time of need. So now this week, Addison's Achievers, Wednesday at 5, is going to take a closer look at all of the people that have been trying to help each other out. Obviously, we're not going to get to everybody, but she's going to take a look at the people that have been helping out, trying to help the neighbor out. And that's exactly what Addison's Achievers is all about. Doesn't necessarily have to be the gold medal winner. It could be someone just lending a helping hand in a time of need. So you're going to want to catch that Wednesday at 5, Addison's Achievers on WTOV9. Now, speaking of achievers, well, the Pittsburgh Penguins, will they achieve a playoff spot? That is something we are waiting to find out, to see what happens. Playoff chances, they can earn up to 90 points. That would be enough to get them in, but they need some help. They had to beat the Bruins. They didn't get that done, but they're not dead yet. Tonight could be the death blow for the Penguins if the Red Wings and the Washington Capitals win, or one of those teams win. They need them both to lose. Red Wings and Capitals have to lose. So if you're a Penguins fan, you have to root for Montreal and Philadelphia, because if those two teams win, the Penguins have a chance to get into the playoffs with a win on Wednesday, because even if they ended in a tie with Washington or the Red Wings in terms of points, they would win the tiebreaker. So the Penguins need to win on Wednesday against the Islanders. But first, they need the Montreal Canadiens to beat the Detroit Red Wings and the Philadelphia Flyers to beat the Washington Capitals tonight. Last night, it looked like they might get some help. They did not by the end of the night. So the Penguins, they are holding on to their playoff hopes and hoping that they find a way to get there. WNBA, Caitlin Clark, Indiana Fever. She was the number 1 overall pick. She played at Iowa. She had a huge season, huge career at Iowa. She's the number 1 pick of the WNBA. Fans in attendance for the draft. I'm sure TV ratings were up. Cameron Brink from Stanford. She is, believe it or not, Steph Curry's godbrother, I guess, technically, because his mom is her godmother. So she was giving shout outs to the Curry family last night. She's going to play for the LA Sparks. And then Chicago gets Camila Cardoza, the center for South Carolina, who was just sensational in the national championship run for South Carolina. She'll play for Chicago. And Angel Reese, an LSU star, a lot of people know about, 7th pick going to Chicago. So that's your look at your WNBA. NBA tonight starts the play-in games. Los Angeles Lakers, New Orleans Pelicans. That's at 7:30. Golden State and Sacramento, they play at 10. the winner of those games stay alive in the playoffs. And then, I had some people mention to me about the Masters. Said I didn't mention the Masters the other day, not because of any. I just forgot. It was Monday. It was the day after the Masters, and I'd really hoped to have a sensational back nine of the Masters, and and it was sensational because Scottie Scheffler was outstanding. You get to watch greatness, and you need to appreciate that when it happens right in front of you. He already has 2 Masters championships, but I was hoping for maybe a 1-2 stroke final margin of victory. Oberg is going to be tremendous. Young player from Sweden in his first Masters. He was sensational. But Scottie Scheffler, sensational. He's the number 1 player in the world. And then he got on a plane and flew home to go be with his wife, who was getting ready to have a baby any day. So talk about a big week. You get the green jacket at the top of your profession, and then you get to go and be a dad for the first time. Pretty good deal, pretty big week. So congratulations to him and his wife. Let's see. Let's see. We go. Ron's got it. Ron's going to come out about the Penguins. If they don't make the playoffs this year, can mark the end of the Crosby era staying in Pittsburgh. Maybe. But I think Sid's going to be one of those guys that he's just going to stay all the way through. I don't think he's going to go to another team. But you never know. If he wants another shot at a cup, what they had to do is win some of those games they lost down the stretch. That you're up 4-0, you lose in overtime. So they don't have any excuses as to what happened. Also wanted to mention, in case you're looking for some baseball tonight, 5 o'clock on Fox 9, Steubenville Big Red hosts the Edison Wildcats. That's on Fox 9 live streaming. And that is the WVU Medicine High School Grand Slam baseball broadcast. You want to have that. Another thing that I wanted to mention, we're going to get ready to go in overtime here in about a minute. We may have already gone into overtime, but that's okay. That's okay. Real quickly, the Bellum, 19th century ship, the Bellum, classified as historic monument in France. It will set sail later this month carrying the Olympic flame from Greece to France, and then it'll go on a tour of the country, and they will have 10,000 torchbearers to bring the through 64 French territories. But the Bellum, a 3-mast steel-hulled ship that the flame will be on. I'm looking. See, we still have audio. But then here's a question for you. Anybody, we'll finish with this. Airports. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you want to be in the airport? Probably not. You just want to get to wherever you're going. Hold on. We got to check back in with Ron. Lakers will lose tonight, win Friday. If they win tonight, must play Denver, who they are 0-8 this year. Win Friday, only play Oklahoma. Better chance. Absolutely a better chance playing Oklahoma. Yeah, Denver owns the Lakers right now. They're actually, they control the Lakers. And Denver, it'll be tough to knock off the Lakers. The Denver, keep them from winning back-to-back championships. So back to the airport, because all of these teams, Penguins, they all fly through the airports. Airports Council International World List, 10 busiest airports for 2023. The U.S. top 5. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but we're top 5. Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson Airport, still at the top of the rankings. And then they had, how about this, 104 million passengers last year. That is a lot of check bags. Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, number 3. I've been through there. Not a huge fan. Been through Atlanta. It's enormous, that airport. I like the Denver airport. Super busy airport, but they're very efficient. Or at least they've been when I've gone out there. Went out there for a number of trips, covered the Steelers when they played the Broncos, and I always like going through Denver. But the thing is, in Denver, not to get sidetracked, but you get out of the airport, now you're driving towards Denver, and there's the Rocky Mountains. It's beautiful. It's absolutely sensational. That's just one of the advantages it has, thanks to its location. It's location. That's what we say when you're buying property. Location. Denver Airport, got a good spot. LAX, Chicago's O'Hare also make the list. O'Hare and Midway, those are some wild airports. You get those winds going when you're trying to land over there. You get a little, white knuckle ride when you're grabbing the seat of the plane, just making sure you're hanging on for dear life. So anyways, hopefully, if you're making any trips through any of the airports, it'll be quick, it'll be easy, it'll be painless, and you'll get to your destination with all of your baggage showing up on time and in the right airport. All right. We had a whole bunch of stuff going on here. We even went silent on you for a little bit. That happens. All right. I hope everybody has a great day. Remember, 2 rules. Have fun and try your best. Have a great day, everybody.